So I had my a cardiac event about 8 weeks ago. I didn't actually have a heart attack, which is where the muscle of the heart dies due to blockage of a vessel. I got to it just before that happened, so I think I was very, very lucky. I was diagnosed basically with unstable angina, which is a precursor to a heart attack. So basically, if I hadn't sought medical treatment, I'd imagine with the main artery being 95% blocked, I would probably have dropped dead within 24, 48 hours, I would imagine. I think I'd worked about 5 or 6 days in a row, and I came home and I was just sitting watching television because I was an AM the next day, and I felt this pain come across my left chest, and it felt like a contraction basically. I think women would probably understand that. And I'm just thinking, what is this? Because I'd never experienced that pain before. And so I got up and I walked around the house to see if it would go away, and it sort of hung on and it wouldn't go away. And in my head I'm thinking, I have no idea what's going on here. And then it gradually faded away, and I thought, oh, okay, must have been something I ate or whatever. And then I sat down again, and then about 15 minutes later, this contraction type pain came on again, and this time I felt like a heaviness in my left arm, and I think I knew what was going on, but I didn't want to believe it. And I also had a feeling like I had toothache in my lower jaw, because at this stage I'm thinking, right, it's got to be my heart. And but then I talked myself out of it, as you do, because I'm thinking, no, this isn't happening to me, and no, I'm not having a heart attack, and no, I'm not, there's no way. An angiogram is a catheter which they insert either usually in your groin or your wrist, where I had mine in my wrist, and it's a little catheter which gets inserted up through your body into your heart, and then they inject a dye which goes up via the catheter, and it lights up all the blood vessels in your heart. I went into the angiogram, they popped the catheter through my wrist, and up on the screen, up on the TV, you could see everything that's going on, and I didn't feel that at all. And then they were just talking, they were taking snaps of what was going on in my heart, and then I heard him say, heparin, please, which is a blood thinner, and I'm thinking, why do they want heparin? And I said, why? And he said, 1 stent, and I'm thinking, oh no, I couldn't believe it. A stent is a little device that basically, it's like a meshy circular device which goes up they insert the camera up, but they can also insert this little device up through with the catheter, and it goes into the vessel, which is blocked by, plaque, and so the stent fits in, and then they open up the stent, which widens the vessel and allows blood through. He showed me a picture after it, and my left anterior descending artery was 95% blocked. And now your left anterior descending artery is probably one of the main vessels of your heart because it's the left side of your heart which pumps all the blood to your body. And it's called the widowmaker, basically, where you hear of young people, fit people just dropping dead. That's because that artery is blocked. And mine was 95% blocked, which it was all very surreal. I could not believe it. And so I had the stent inserted. You just lie there and they say it's all over and then out you go. Only took about 3/4 of an hour or so. I probably ignored my risk profile. I would have realised that I was overweight and that I was smoking. I knew in the back of my head smoking was bad, but I just kept on doing it. And I probably ate all the wrong things. I wasn't exercising properly, and I knew those things, but I ignored the fact that I was doing those and I wasn't looking after my body. Hence, that's what happened. I ended up having the cardiac condition. I am not smoking, which was a big plus. Cardiologist very happy with that. I'm starting to watch my diet. I'm not having any sugar, reduced salt, no fatty foods, lots of vegetables and things like that. Since this has happened, feeling much more alert, sleeping well, not as tired as I used to be, eating well. I'm just feeling a lot better in general. Yeah. Oh, a lot more energy. Yeah. So I think we have jokes at work about that extra oxygen that's going through to my brain.